right, y'all. We are bereaved. Child, Dolly Parton went on to the Lord, child. She went to heaven's gates. I am toe up about this. I ain't even gonna hold you.
She had a spiritual moment with the country.
Yeah, I had a spiritual moment. I was leaving my new little 9 to 5.
Right.
Child, and it took me a different way from my other coworkers, and we should have all went the same way, but the GPS took me a different way. And I drove through the country, and I got very emotional. I started thinking about my family members that passed, specifically my dad and my aunt, and growing up, halfway in the country in like Alabama and Florida. And it was just beautiful, and I cried, talking about how much I miss my childhood. Child, I looked down at my phone, I saw that Dolly Parton done passed, child. Said, what? And then come to find out, she got the same birthday as my daddy. This was born exactly 10 years to the day before him.
Crazy work.
Crazy. So, and also there's a Hurricane Dolly forming in the Atlantic Ocean right now. What a coincidence.
She went out with a bang.
Went out with a major bang. Also, we're going to use this time to say rest in peace to the beautiful Hayden Panettiere. Mm-hmm. Iconic, icon, our childhood icon, millennial.
Absolutely.
Icon. And it's very unfortunate. She was only a couple of years older than me. And her birthday just passed. She died right before an eclipse. Dolly died right after the solar eclipse and right before this upcoming lunar eclipse in Pisces. And we took a look at her chart, and it is crazy. So this episode is dedicated to Dolly Parton, and we're going to talk about the life and the death of Dolly Parton and what she meant not only to this world, but also just looking at, her relationship with her husband who passed away, and how the astrology is crazy when it comes to that, and how that led to, her now unfortunate, but also fortunate, because she did live a long life.
She lived a long, beautiful, legacy-filled life.
Yeah, she lived a long life. We all got to get out of here someday. So, hey, But, yeah, man, so we're going to do a deep dive into that. But before we do... we are raising funds for our tarot deck, and basically we're offering readings. I offer astrology readings, Lee offers tarot, and we're trying to plan a little shindig for our Atlanta peeps in October. So hopefully we'll have details for that, in the coming weeks. But yeah, man, if you want to just support us, definitely book a reading. We love what we do. It's an honor to be able to help people navigate their lives and to just provide a safe space for people. And yeah, man, so stay tuned for the life and the death of the beautiful and amazing and iconic Dolly Parton. Hi, I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Lee.
And welcome back to Jupiter Juice, your cosmic check-in for all things astrology, pop culture, and spiritual self-discovery. And on this episode, we are talking about the beautiful and amazing and iconic Dolly Parton.
Dolly.
Yes. And first, I think we could work backwards. We could start with her death, because it's like...
yeah, there's a lot going on.
A lot going on today.
Yeah.
Honestly, so before we get into it, so I wanted to talk to Lee about my theory about this. And this is just something that came to me a little bit. But my theory about this Aquarius-Leo axis, because the South Node is in Leo. Mm-hmm. Leo is, being seen, confidence, whatever, but also represents celebrity, I think we're going to lose a lot of major icons.
For sure. Like the performer.
Yeah, the performer. Like the showgirl, the pioneers. Mm-hmm. I feel like they'll be wrapping up. Because a lot of them do, because you spoke about Dolly is currently, was it the Virgo Pisces or was it the Leo Aquarius for her nodal return? Which one is it?
That was Hayden. Hayden's nodal return.
Oh, girl, I thought she was talking about Dolly. Anyway, she was talking about Hayden. Never mind. Disregard that. But anyway, that's also a point though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you go through your nodal return like 36, 37 and stuff like that. And it is very, very hard. But hers was in Was it in Pisces?
You talking about Dolly Parton?
No, I'm talking about
Hayden Panettiere's.
Yeah.
Hers was in Aquarius and Leo.
Oh,
so as soon as they
at the
switch,
very beginning.
Yeah, it's because the nodes move backwards. So her sun is at 28 degrees Leo.
Oh,
and
wow.
then her south node is right on top of that, and the south node was transiting right on top of her sun.
That's
she
crazy.
Passed. Like the day she passed, her south node was transiting. I mean, the south node was transiting over her sun.
That's crazy, man. But my theory about this is that we're definitely going to lose like a lot of people who like inspirational people, icons. Excuse me, I am still getting over a cold. Another prediction that has nothing to do with this video, but my brother mentioned this. He's into astrology, but mainly numerology. But he also mentioned something. I'm not trying to, let's not go some wood because I don't want it to happen. But people have been talking about Jay-Z.
Oh, we talked about Jay-Z in our Beyonce and the Carters video.
Yeah.
Because he's going through some tough transits.
He's going through some tough transits. And so, even if it's not death, a death in some sort. Ego death.
I think his reputation.
Like reputation, but also celebrity. But a lot of people, I feel like a lot of people are going to be stripped of their reputation during this transit. So if it's not a physical death, it's definitely an ego death.
Right.
And so I feel like that is, no, it is. It's not even a feeling. It's something that is going to happen. So and just paying attention to that, and like the whole entertainment industry as a whole, I feel like it's already started going through a major shift, but I feel like it is shifting. We are getting our new version of celebrity. You know, just our influencer. New big artists, our new quote unquote icons. They may not be icons to us, but they'll probably be icons to future generations and things like that. So,
yeah, it's like interesting because people are so fatigued from influencers, and I feel like it was such a short-lived era, but people are already like fatigued through them because it's like not of the people, which is what the North Node and Aquarius wants. It wants something of the people. If you're just trying to sell me something, you're not of the people. Goodbye.
Exactly. So we're getting rid of that BS, and we're stepping into just a new era. And with that, we do have to. For everybody has to, expire at some point and, move on to their next phase in their soul journey. And, it feels unfortunate to us on, earthbound, but, it is technically that is the goal of life. Mm-hmm.
We all got to do it.
We all got to do it. It's scary because we don't consciously know what that means and what that feels like. So, all right, we are back. We're back. I'm still going to be coughing. I apologize, y'all, in advance. But right. We are here. I had to show up for Dolly. Why did I go like, Dolly? Oh, my God.
Dolly.
I told everybody, I said, if Jane Fonda and Julie Andrews, I know Julie, child, I ain't trying to predict nothing.
I ain't hear nothing about what's going on with her. You said her health was going.
Julie Andrews is almost 100 years old.
She is old in the mud.
And, they also coming out with The Princess Diaries 3, and she won't be in it.
I'm gonna say she gonna be laying in the bed, or
she's not gonna be bed rest. But shoot, Jane Fonda still. Well, I haven't heard up Jane Fonda in a minute.
I was about to say I haven't. Yeah,
because she used to be out she was during the pandemic. She was out in the street protesting. She probably did too much. So, child, my favorite women. Yeah. And I ain't finna be one of those black people that say, "Oh, the whites." No, These are my favorite people, period. Okay. Anyway, moving on, child. Now, Dolly had a lot going on. It's kind of written in stars for her past. Also, she's old. So, I mean, what do you see that's interesting about Miss Dolly Sharp? She had a lot going on today.
Saturn was transiting her 8th house.
So,
right?
Saturn is transiting her 8th house today.
The Reaper.
Also, we have, let's see. So Jupiter is on top of her Pluto in the 12th house. Yeah. As well. And then opposing that, her part of fortune is in the 6th house in Aquarius. And then we have transiting Pluto in Aquarius.
In her 6th house.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, Pluto is a lot of... Pluto opposed Pluto almost.
Yeah. Pluto and Saturn. Especially Saturn being in the 8th house of the like transformation. Like that's the house where you go through your transformations and everything. And then also dealing with her partner right after the 7th house. So she just had her partner.
Yes.
Boom. which we'll get into that. Ronnie,
yeah, I pulled that up, and I'm just like, oh my god. But also, thinking about it, it's like Saturn's forming a trine with Pluto and Jupiter, and Jupiter. And I say this all the time. I'm gonna preach it until the day I die, and that is Jupiter is a neutral planet to me. As in, like, it can be good or bad, quote unquote. It is a planet of luck, but it's what kind of luck, right? It's also the planet of expansion. It expands whatever it touches. So it's expanding on this already major Plutonian energy. And then also is expanding this trine that's going on between Saturn and also her natal Pluto, and also transiting Jupiter, and is forming a sextile to her natal Pluto. Transiting Pluto, and then also like her part of fortune that's in the 6th house. So we have the 12th house.
Yeah, which is, endings.
Yeah, and so we even saw that on Michael Jackson's chart. If you look at a lot of people who pass away, they have like a lot of 12th house activity going on or something aspecting that. And then also Saturn's involved in some way. A lot of times Pluto is involved in some type of way. But also the 6th house is the house of health. And also she's a Virgo rising. So she just went through, a whole like eclipse season series. And when it comes to her 1st and 7th house.
Right.
So there's a lot of activity going on there. And then that leads to her husband.
Yeah.
And what was going on with him.
And then it's funny because people say like Jupiter represents the husband. I know that's like, and I think in traditional astrology or a lot of like older astrology, there's debates on it right now. But it is, Jupiter does traditionally represent your husband. So it's funny because her husband's death also is super public because she has her 7th house ruler, Jupiter, I believe, in her 10th house. Is it not or no?
11th, I think. Is it 11? It's her 10th or 11th.
No, it's not. It's literally none of that.
Which one is it?
What is the transiting Jupiter? Was in something wasn't her was
for which one? Her husband's passing?
Yeah, okay, her 11th house.
Oh yeah, it was transiting her 10th house when her husband passed.
Yeah, like close to her MC.
Yeah, close to her MC.
So it's like very public. So and then she kind of died quick too, which is giving like a 12th house elusive vibe.
Yeah, because he passed on March 3rd, 2025. So just over a year, like a year and a few months.
Yeah, that death must. I mean, why wouldn't it mess her up, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Pisces season. Pisces season is emotional.
And she died with 12th house transits in Jupiter. I don't know. I'm just seeing the connection with her hubby. Like, I don't know
but she really was devastated when he passed. And she just, she did talk about taking care of him. And she neglected her health.
Yeah, you were saying how the South Node.
Because apparently, like 3 days ago, like they have like some type of interview with her talking about how she, wasn't doing well. She neglected her health when she was taking care of her husband. She had her own things going on, but she completely disregarded what she was going through because basically she wanted to save her husband.
Yeah.
You know? And honestly, I mean, I probably end up doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
I say like, oh no, put myself first. No, when you in love, child,
I'm going down like bad.
Yeah, and something happening now, child.
Yeah,
because I was sick this past weekend and he hurt his back, and I'm helping him walk, helping him get up. Cause
oh Lord,
and not
it's like I feel it's like when me and Tyler
are
on our periods at the same time. We'd be like. Okay,
that's
you want
crazy.
some tea? You want this? You want that?
Yeah.
But it's like an emotional
it's
fest.
Like y'all just like, let's look, we together in
absolutely.
This. We in the trenches
absolutely.
in this.
Like we haven't been together that long either, but I'm a Scorpio. I be getting very intense in love.
It's
you gonna say something about lesbians?
Yeah, I don't want to say, but I want to respect your partner as well. So I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I don't necessarily want to say that.
Yeah,
like
you can say that.
Okay, WLW. Because I mean, hey, I get it, but it be quick. You be ready to get married. Go ahead.
Honestly, this
is a very healthy one.
Pretty steady.
They went
pretty steady.
Yeah,
because I learned. But I digress. This is about Dolly Parton.
Yeah, this is about Dolly Parton.
as you were saying it to that point, though, you pointed out how she had the South Node during that time transiting her first house, which is your house of self and your body and neglecting your body. So it's like...
And then, the South Node is, it's chasing it away. It depletes,
Yeah.
And so her energy was depleting. And then North Node was in her 7th house. And so it's like just giving it all to her partner as well.
She had whole heaping stellium in her.
Yeah.
Stellium
she
in her
had
7th house at that time.
Man, I got to put this chart on the screen. She had, in her 7th house, the day her husband passed away, she had the sun, Saturn, the North Node, Neptune, and Mercury, all in Pisces, and all of them are in like later degrees.
Yeah, the Reaper, man. Saturn is the Reaper.
Yeah,
like not every Saturn transit
is the Reaper, but
Saturn does like to take stuff away.
Yeah,
as well,
and especially with other energy surrounding it, Saturn with the sun, because the sun is basically almost conjunct. Well, I mean, it was within 8 degrees of the sun, but still, the sun is still an amplifier, right? And so it's like it makes it bigger,
Yeah, and sun literally represents like your life force. Yeah. So if you got Saturn there, it's like,
in your house of relationship,
drying that thing up.
Yeah. And snatched her husband. And then essentially it started to snatch away at her life force. So, and here we are now, not even...
The next phase over is so interesting.
Yeah. Right after the axis shift.
Yeah.
And then we just had, the eclipse in Leo.
Yeah.
And then that's her 12th house. So, like her,
she hung on a little bit.
But she didn't want to though.
Like it was in the stars for that to
happen.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
Carl Dean.
So much going on, and then of course, Pluto on the 6th. Ugh, I hate that. Man, and then also Chiron. Chiron was also in her 8th house, with transiting her 8th house when her husband passed away. So, there's a lot of moons there. I have Chiron there natally.
In the 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hurts. So it's just like in the stars, man. But, her legacy though.
Very, very strong legacy. She has Jupiter and Mars conjunct in her. Why? No, she
11?
doesn't. I keep wanting to say Jupiter and Mars. It's not. Because I'm thinking about...
No, it's Saturn and Mars.
Yes, thank you.
Saturn, because you remember we talked about, when we talked about Michael Jackson, Saturn was on his midheaven, exact. But like when Saturn, I feel like...
Heard midheaven.
And then also like Saturn naturally performs well at the top of the chart. Because, naturally that energy is like in the...
Saturn rule signs.
Yeah. In the 10th house. And then also, the Saturn, Capricorn, would it be 11?
Yes.
Yeah. So, it performs well up there. It's longevity, right? Like, especially when 10th house, when it comes to your career, 11th house, when it comes to your goals, but also like your big audience. Like, that's why you see a lot of celebrities that have a lot of activity going on, especially in those 2 areas of the chart. But she had Saturn conjunct her Mars in her 11th house, and having Saturn in the 11th house, that is legacy, that is star power, that is like...
It's like she was kind of this provider, like
she
big
was.
daddy type figure.
She was.
For her audience. Like, they're like, that's a badass woman right there.
Yeah, she bigged everybody up.
And it was still like a womanly energy because it was, or feminine energy because it was in Cancer.
Yeah.
But it's like, you got your Saturn and your Mars, and like she was a... shoot at the hip type, like, and you got roller coasters, like, you have
a little theme park,
and as an amusement park, thrills. Like, I think of Mars immediately, so it's like, it makes sense.
She was fiery. She was very confident though, because she, I reposted like a quote. It was like, "I've never not been confident."
I think I just seen that. Literally.
Yeah, like I was literally when I was crying in the car, and I was like. I was thinking to myself about my childhood when I was when the whole Dolly Parton thing, thinking about my dad and stuff. And I was like, damn, I used to be so confident when I was younger. When I went like the life that I was thinking about, I was like, man, like my life used to be so big, and I used to just be myself. And I would bake for people and bring it to school. I perform. Like I was in a salad show. But like in high school, people just thought like, ew, you're baking? Bitch, I'm trying to give you food. I'm trying to give you some good sweets.
They
you gonna be rude? But I realized like high
sense.
school definitely, and it happened for a lot of people. It dimmed my light a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just crazy, man. And like, you know, hearing her say that today, you know, just seeing that, I'm just like, damn. It made me want to go back to like, you know, especially with this Pisces, because Pisces, the eclipse will be happening in my 4th house, at 4 degrees. And so it's just like thinking about home in that regard. Like when it comes to my confidence and my dreams, because, you know, Pisces is, you know, the dreams and stuff like that.
I've been having crazy ass dreams. I've been having really weird
I've been
dreams.
having psychotic dreams lately.
I'm like, okay.
Like, what's going on? And I've been sleeping with my head at the foot of the bed too. And it's just weird.
I know you say you be doing that.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just crazy, just crazy vibes, man. Just interesting how today unfolded. But what you got pulled up?
Hex freaking yeah. I'm just still looking at her chart because Venus and Capricorn. Hey,
oh yeah,
hello Venus and Capricorn, girly.
Yeah, but also thinking about that. Wait, does she got any 5th house placement?
Yeah, I believe she has a 5th house stellium in Capricorn. Her sun, Mercury, and Venus.
But because the thing is, she didn't have any children, but Daddy Saturn, big Cap energy.
Yeah,
you taking care of everybody else.
Yeah,
you are like the aunt, the
she's
rich
fairy
auntie.
godmother,
fairy godmother.
Yeah,
and also like rich auntie vibe.
Yeah,
because like her nephew / bodyguard made her announcement, and she told him that she like years ago that she wanted him to be the one to announce to the world that she passed away.
Aww.
And so like it was already written and stuff like that and whatever.
I don't know why.
Isn't that crazy?
Got to me, like I don't know.
But like she was a mother figure to a lot of people.
You know, she had her stuff planned out.
Yeah,
because it was a very smooth rollout.
Yeah,
very like
okay.
She passed. Yes, pre-recorded.
Like exactly. I'm just like.
She probably was like, you know what? Get my damn like. She's probably like, come on, like.
And she also has a song. Oh, she was gonna do it when she was 100. So she has a song coming out. It's like in a time capsule or whatever, but it's somebody said like it's supposed to come out when she passed, but somebody else mentioned that it's not supposed to come out until 2046, and that's when she would have been 100 years old. But she has a song locked in a vault.
I feel like that's so like Saturn energy in the 5th house vibes, because like plan, like just like
creativity,
your expression is locked away literally by time.
You know what's so crazy though? Just thinking about, because I feel like we like in, you know, like our zodiac guide videos, and we're talking about Capricorn in the 5th, and I feel like we probably talked, especially me, talked about it more so through a negative lens, but I think this is a positive lens of Capricorn expression in the 5th house. Yeah, because she was a very dedicated songwriter. You know, they said she had over 3,000 songs written over her. Like, that's me. I'm a songwriter at heart. Like, my biggest talent is my songwriting, in my opinion. Actually, I know that because people tell me that all the time. That is when it comes to songwriting, I know what's good.
Be lyrical. She be flowing with it.
I have a pen. I might be insecure about the other thing.
From the heart.
Stream from the heart. But my pen is, so I know what that means. But the thing is, like, that dedication to her songwriting. She was always, they were saying like her dry cleaning slip, she would write random lyrics on dry cleaning slip. Aww. She was always writing something.
And she got a Mercury in the
building something. She was always donating something. She wanted people to know she wanted kids to know how to read.
Yeah, especially being active in the community with that the Mars there in 11th house. Yeah, and Cancer, like
yeah, of course, motherly, like she want to take care of everybody.
Active in that community, babe.
She also donated $1 million to go towards the COVID vaccine.
Oh, she's a sweet soul. She's a sweet soul.
Yeah, and she could have been a billionaire, but guess what? She donated how much. She ain't need to be no billionaire.
She was donating. And then also Moon and Virgo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moon and Virgo.
Virgo rising. Like,
oh Lord, taking care of
Capricorn
service.
sun.
Yeah. Taking care of business. It's funny because she wrote 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she wrote it, but that's like an iconic
Yeah, I think
song.
she wrote 9 to 5, and it was a movie or TV show, but it had Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin in it.
Yeah.
Jane Fonda and Lily. I swear to God, you better live forever. And Lily Tomlin.
You better live forever.
You better live forever.
And that's a threat.
But
their
serious.
legacy lives through you. If I'm talking about them.
Child.
Sorry, I'm Mexican, so we be.
Child, I gotta meet Jane Fonda. I don't care if she old, decrepit, and go like this.
No, let them die.
No, I want to meet her.
I don't know, from working in a nursing home, I need to see old people pass because they be miserable. They miserable.
Do. My grandma, the last day I saw her in the nursing home, because my grandma was a bougie. She was a Scorpio, but she was a bougie little thing. She was a bougie little girl. She had her kids by 3 different married men and gave them to her mama and daddy to raise.
So fuck. Bye. Anyways, I'm gonna do
And then she said she went to school. She went to college. Mind you, was born in 1932. Went to college. Dropped out her sophomore year. It's like, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna have kids and they're gonna take care of me. That's exactly what happened.
Lord.
She had my aunt. I had a quote unquote rich auntie.
Oh, your Aquarius aunt.
Yeah, my Aquarius aunt that took care of her. They fought all the time.
I was going to say, Scorpio and Aquarius be fighting.
Yeah, fought all the time. It was so annoying. My aunt unfortunately fell on hard times. Had to put her in a nursing home. Grandma hated it. It was a whole thing. She just declined. And mind you, she refused. My grandma did not have to die. She wasn't so unhealthy to the point where she just refused to care. I'm not going back. She would pretend to be sick or make herself sick so she could go to the doctor, so she could dress up and get out the nursing home.
I'm screaming. She said, I got somewhere to go.
Yeah.
Nurse.
Exactly.
Girl.
Ridiculous, right?
That is dramatic.
And the last day I saw her, I knew she was gonna pass because she looked at me like with this twinkle in her eye, and she was just looking at me, like just trying to take in like every this thing, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, something felt different. Child, a month later, died. Child, they fucked them nursing homes, child.
They do. I remember I had no business being 18, taking care of 30 patients that were no business doing that. Like, you wonder why now I'm like, no, I deserve self-care. Because why am I 17, 18 taking care of a whole hallway of old people, lifting them up to go to the bathroom, washing them, drying them, all of that, feeding them, all that. But a lot of them would be suicidal. Yeah, a lot of them were suicidal.
Oh no, they get to an age, they be like, "Child, Lord."
They would literally tell me I'm ready. I'm ready to come. Like one guy that we had, I had to watch him overnight, 24 hours all day because he's I can't. He literally took something. He was so old. He was 94, and he took a knife. Ooh. He took a K word. Ew, I hate censoring. Ew. Anyways, he took a sharp object and then he thrusted it into himself. And he was and then he was so chill in his hospital bed. So I was like, why did you do that? He was like, I'm just old. He's like, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm over it. He's like, I lived my life. I had a beautiful life. I have a beautiful family, beautiful kids. I'm happy to see they're successful. He's like, I'm hurting. My whole body hurts. I'm old. It's withering away. I'm ready to speed it up. Mm-hmm. And he was happy. He was not he was making everybody laugh. He was a happy guy, but he was just I'm old. I'm ready to go. His family was trying to keep him alive.
Man, I know that feeling because I hurt. That's why I don't even, oh Lord. Oh, not that feeling. I ain't trying to go, Lord. Not like that. But I would like a more easy life. So, because before I started back working, I was not in as much pain as I'm in. And I also remember why I left the physical workforce. Even though I do enjoy what I do now. I do love taking pictures of the little kitty that got me sick. Little kitty that got me shit. They so, girl, they
snotty
so cute.
Nose.
Girl, I ain't know I could. No shade to our Caucasian audiences. Love y'all. But I had to, so... I know this random. This is the podcast.
Right.
No, so so, I just started, I'm a photographer. I'm a photographer, but I'm also a school photographer. And so, like, I just started. So basically everybody goes in after their first week, and then, the editors go through your photos and like show you like, okay, what you can work on, what blah, 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 whatever, whatever. And my thing was, my stuff was good, but the main thing was the Caucasian kid's hair. Because I tried combing it and it got caught. I said, because, that's fragile. All hair is fragile in a sense, coarse hair versus fine hair. But you comb something wrong one time, the whole head blowed up. Like all the
little flyaways.
Girl. And she told me, she said,
it's hard to actually do white hair. It is.
It's hard. Child, God bless you. And y'all do that every day.
It is. Like,
Jesus. And so she said, and I was like, well, it's kind of hard to, she said, what, do because everybody was like, to do Caucasian hair. I was like, yeah. She was like, yeah. She was like, it's okay. All you gotta do is just like, she's like, you have to hold their hair like really tight and then like comb at the end. Yeah. Basically detangle like you do any type of head, but it's like, it ain't gonna snatch out the head.
Right.
So now I'm comfortable combing. But it's, girl, they get knots.
Yes.
They say we get nappy. They get knots.
Yeah, knotted up.
And it's just like.
And then it'd be so like silky. So it just like nothing holds.
Yeah. It was just like crazy. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know how we got there, but girl crazy.
I used to be doing everybody's hair at school. I used to bring a flat iron to school.
Really?
I had a little lilac flat iron. I'd be like, who wants their hair done?
See? We giving people. I bring cake. She do hair.
I'll be doing people's hair. Like, come on. You want... Because I had this bang that everybody wanted my bang. Mm-hmm. Everybody be like, how did you do your bang? I'll do it for you. And I would just come to school and do everybody's fucking swoop. Everybody's just
oh my God. What were we doing? Girl, what was that?
Was iconic.
She bought a whole flat iron.
If you knew me back then, you knew the swoop.
Girl,
okay?
Is this beauty shop?
Right.
Like,
my mom was a hair, I'm Venetian.
Okay.
At heart, okay?
Okay. But yeah, man. Anyway, back to Dolly.
Right, Lord.
But you know what? Aesthetics though, because Dolly was about the aesthetic.
She's a Taurus, midheaven.
Oh, of course. That's why she was a bombshell.
Exactly.
She is a bombshell.
Exactly. And then it's ruled by Venus and Capricorn. And Venus and Capricorn always gives me that vibe of like, just like putting a stamp on beauty, like timeless beauty, or like making a mark with the beauty. Like, Capricorn's real solid, structured, like, I'm going to make
She knew what she wanted when it comes to her aesthetic. It never changed.
Yeah.
As she evolved.
Consistent.
Because, like, people go through, this is my era.
Mm-hmm.
And no, Dolly Parton was Dolly Parton from the sun up to the sundown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Period.
And, like, just doing things like playing the guitar with long acrylic.
Yeah. Okay. And she was teaching Patti LaBelle how to play
her nails.
Like, come on, man. The baddest country legend on the planet.
Aww.
Big Dolly. Big D.
Big D. Okay. Big BDE.
Man. Anyway, I don't know what else we want to touch on, man. Because, man, it's a legend, y'all. Tell us in the comment. Y'all mess with Dolly. If you don't mess with Dolly, there's something wrong with you, bro. Like, Dolly is almost like she the country Michael Jackson. Well, she was older than Michael Jackson, but still.
Yeah.
She was 10 years older. But still.
She was just iconic. I want to go to Dolly.
Dolly World. Dolly World. Dollywood.
I want to go.
Child, check on Miley.
Man.
Check on Billy Ray. You know, he problematic, but check on Billy Ray.
He been needed checked on. He
been get checked on. His eyeliner got kind of thick.
Like, yeah, because I know he Miley cut him off.
Yeah, but I think they're back on good terms now. Like, they trying to mend their relationship.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They were really close.
They were like they're in a whole show together. I was sad to find that out. Yeah, that he was acting a mess,
kind of crazy,
and like a freaking.
But yeah, man.
I don't know. I don't have much else to say about her personally. Like,
yeah, she was just a legend, an icon.
I do want to talk about baby boomer because she was a baby boomer.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But she was a cool baby boomer. But Pluto and Leo, I've been thinking about Pluto and Leo for some reason. I don't know. Okay, the baby boomers in general, I wonder what's going to be going on with them as the South Node hits Pluto for them. Mm-hmm. And it's opposite. And Pluto is opposite their Pluto right now.
My mom was born at I don't know what her Pluto is in, because she's technically, depending on what you look at, she's a baby boomer or she's Gen X. Because she's born in 1959. Like that.
On the cusp.
Yeah.
Check on your grandparents.
Yeah.
Call them up. They might be going through something, y'all.
Yeah.
Or your parents.
Yeah, and it's very... But also, like, during that time, wasn't there, like, a boom? Like, wasn't there, like, another renaissance? Like, there was a lot of music boom back then. Like, with a lot of those people. Like, the 60s and stuff like that. Like, the 60s and 70s... Like, 60s, 70s, and 80s music is still around today. And it's, like, really, really, really iconic.
Yes.
Like, especially 70s music. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, it was a great era. I think the baby boomers are like baby boomers because, if I'm not mistaken, when people were coming back from the war, they were just like doing it.
They were doing it well.